A warm welcome to all the participants of the AICA Level 1 program. It's a moment of great pride for us. Hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A warm welcome to all the
Yes.
participants of the AICA Level 1 program. It's a moment of great pride for us to see such an enthusiastic group of CAs and stepping forward to embrace the future of our profession. The AICA is not just another learning initiative, it's transformation journey designed to equip you with the knowledge, tools, and mindset required to lead in an AI-enabled world. AI is rapidly reshaping the landscape of auditing, finance, governance, and nearly every domain where CAs contribute. As India advances toward a digital and innovation-driven economy, it's imperative that our profession stays ahead of the curve. AICA program stands as one of the flagship initiatives of the AI and ICA committee. Over the coming days, when your batches will start, you will be introduced to the foundations of AI, practical application for the CA profession, hands-on tools, case studies, use cases, and various other tools and considerations that guide responsible use of AI and technology. Each module has been carefully designed by experts and reviewers to ensure it meets the highest academic and professional standards. Before we start, a heartfelt thank you to our leadership, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda, President ICI, CA Prasanna Kumar D, Vice President ICI, CA Umesh Sharma, Chairman AI and ICI, and CA Dayanivas Sharma, Vice Chairman AI and ICI, for their constant guidance, motivation, and leadership, which are taking the AI initiatives forward. I encourage each one of you to participate actively, explore with curiosity, ask questions, and leverage this opportunity to its fullest. Before we start, let me introduce to our faculty for today, CA Amish Thakkar ji. He is an esteemed AICA Level 1 and Level 2 faculty. He is an FCA, CISA, CISM, and DISA. He is a versatile professional with over 22 years of corporate and professional experience, including international exposure with additional capabilities of leading various divisions, team management, project management, comm skills, planning, and execution skills. He is proficient in imparting high-impact training across business groups and to experienced professionals, working executives, management students, and college students. He has an expertise in banking, finance, media, and shipping industries across domains such as forensic audit, IT audit, cyber security review, ERM, and risk-based audit. So, without any further ado, I now hand over the controls to CA Amish Thakkar, sir, to take over the session forward. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. And I see around 153 participants. Thank you, Rishi, for introducing me to the audience. And it's been very encouraging that after a very hectic day, that too a weekday, you're all here and attending this orientation. So that itself indicates that how important this course is to all of you and how seriously are you looking at pursuing this course. So without much ado, what I'll do is I'll start taking you through the journey of what to expect during this course. And what we will do is we will keep the Q&A session at the end. Just to ensure that the flow of the session is maintained, I would just request you to quietly listen to me. You can grab a tea, coffee, whatever suits you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this orientation session with me. Before I just proceed, I would like to confirm, am I audible clearly to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
excellent. So you mostly all of you are on mute. So just as I said, grab a tea and coffee and enjoy this half an hour, 45-minute orientation session. And since I've taken sessions in the past, I know what all queries are going to linger in your mind. Trust me, by the end of the session, 99% of the queries will be taken care of. So just enjoy the session with leisure. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if once my content is visible to you. Is my content visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Sir.
perfect.
Yes.
Now, friends, all of you have taken two right decisions, I would say, by the end of 2025. The first one is to join this course, and second is to attend this orientation session. See, friends, we have completed around 600 batches in last 15 months. That itself speaks that how past participants have benefited out of this course. It was not because they just enrolled for the course. It was also because they attended the orientation to get an understanding about what is the expectation from ICAI towards you and from you towards ICAI, so that the entire journey becomes a pleasant experience. So, what is it that you need to do? It's not like an ordinary course that we join, where as a chartered accountant, my forte is accounts, finance, audit, tax, where I just simply go and attend because you have a subject level understanding. These are technology related courses. So what happens in technology related courses is, as a CA, you are not proficient in that domain. What that means is that the first day, first couple of hours are going to be little tiring for you because it's a technology and you will feel little distracted. And I have taken so many batches, so I can tell you from my experience that if you do whatever I'm suggesting in this orientation, your journey will be very rewarding, fulfilling, and accomplishing. So, what is it that you need to do ahead of the course? That is very, very important. So, about 3 days prior to the course, okay, you need to start looking into some simple user-friendly YouTube videos. Now, I'm not going to suggest any YouTuber because as at ICAI platform, we are not supposed to endorse or market any product. What is it that you need to do is find a YouTuber whomsoever you feel is comfortable, and you can watch their videos on a simple AI terminologies, right? During your WhatsApp conversation, sorry, in your WhatsApp group, you would receive AICA 10.0 document. There we have given certain terms. Okay, say for example, artificial intelligence. Then we have spoken about natural language processing, deep learning. These are simple terms. So go and have a look at these beginner-friendly YouTube videos. Suppose your batch is supposed to start from 13th of December, then from 11th of December or rather 11th of December, which is from tomorrow onwards, you have to start doing this. Then what else to be done? Open ChatGPT, open Claude, open Perplexity, etc. Just have a feel of it, how it looks like. Okay, it should not happen that you just come to the course and expect everything, from there. At least some ground level understanding you should develop. So just open a ChatGPT, and for this course, you have to create one Gmail ID separately. Okay, I will tell you the reasons at the end. Right now, just listen to me. Just create one new Gmail ID for this course and log in to ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, at least these three GPTs with that newly created Gmail ID. Why this new Gmail ID? Why do we need to log in and all that we will cover at the end. Even the day one faculty will also guide you for that. You have to bookmark useful link of the above GPTs. Now, what do I mean by bookmark? Let me show you. Let me open something in front of you. Now, every browser has something like this, where I will click, I will show you something like this. This is called bookmarking. During these 3 days, you will be learning many tools. So it's always better that you have this bookmarking. What I've seen is
Excuse me,
that
sir, you are
participant
not
doing
audible.
some
You are
of the.
not audible.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
My voice is not audible.
Yes. Now
Yes,
it
sir.
is okay.
Not audible.
So it's breaking in between.
It is audible? It is
Yes.
breaking in between.
Sound is, you can increase the sound little bit, and sometime it is breaking.
Okay, let me check my internet connectivity. Just allow me a minute.
No, if you move left and right, your voice is breaking. If you are straight to the mic, it's clear. I think so. That's a problem, sir.
All right, now what I've done is I've shifted to another Wi-Fi router. Let me know if still the problem continues, okay? Now is it audible?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Any
yes, it
better?
is
Yes.
audible.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
I've just
Fine now.
shifted to another Wi-Fi router. Hopefully this will work better. So what I was referring to is that every browser has a bookmark setting. Now, how do I add a bookmark? I'm just showing you a simple demo. Say, for example, I want to go to chatgpt.com. So I typed over here. Now, there'll be an option available here. You just need to simply click. Now, it is already added, so I'll go to any other website which I have not added. Say, this is the website. Now, you simply click on this star button and there'll be an option bookmark bar. Bus, that's it. So whatever tools we are suggesting, you have to keep them in your bookmark. Now, though it is a small point, my friends, but trust me, since you are in 3 days going to use these tools very often, it will be very, very handy. I see a lot of people typing a chat. I request all of you, please do not type anything. Right now, we are not looking into your chats. Simultaneously doing things will not help you. Rather, as I said, grab a cup of tea, coffee, listen to me carefully, and at the end, we will have a dedicated Q&A session. And as I promised to you, if you go through my entire orientation, there'll be no doubt left which remains unresolved. Okay, so listen to me carefully, refrain from typing at the moment. I will ensure that we will not leave this session until we clear all your queries. Initial few things what I'm explaining is going to be very, very critical for all of you. If you fail to understand or miss out on any of these small points, you will not have a good learning experience. Technology is very, very complex. If you follow the process, follow the method, then only you will be able to have a good experience. Okay. So start watching couple of simple YouTube videos. Then help yourself. Just open ChatGPT the way I just opened, right? You just need to open it, have a look and feel of it, log in into it, see how it looks and feels. You may not know anything, that's okay. But at least opening this is more than enough. Okay, that is something you should do ahead of the training, almost couple of days back. Now, very, very important what I have observed is you have committed yourself for the 3 days for this course. What does that mean? That you are very seriously pursuing this technology and you want to integrate this into your domain. Now, there'll be a chartered accountant who will be into industry, there'll be a chartered accountant who will be into practice. More than 3 days, okay? Sorry, more than 5,000 rupees, the fee that you have paid, the 3 days time that you're investing is valuable. You are foregoing the opportunity to earn in your office. So if you are not attending the course and sitting in your office, you would have earned more. But you have decided to forego that and come here. So you will only be able to take maximum benefit if you plan your work to have minimum disturbance during the course. If you miss even a single explanation, single demonstration, single click which faculty has done, you will not be able to cope up and bring yourself to the speed at which the class is moving. There are going to be 50 participants. May I request others to please mute themselves to maintain the decorum? There are 150 people who are listening. So for the benefit of everybody, please check whether you are on mute. Okay. Now, friends, these are all hands-on session. And if you miss on any one single step, imagine how difficult it will be for you to cope up. Now, typically what happens is in a classroom of 50, say I got a call and I ended up attending the call. Then I said, sir, I missed this step, please repeat. Same happened with other participant. Then those who are paying attention, it will be unfair on them. And they will feel frustrated because others are not able to cope up. So refrain having that during the session. Plan yourself and you will have to literally enjoy this session being with the flow of the session. Okay. Now, this is something you should be doing 3 days prior to the course commencement. What you should be doing 2 days prior to the course commencement, ensure that you have a legitimate access to this DLH, Digital Learning Hub. These are the links which I will share in the WhatsApp, in the chat group also here, and it is available in the ICAI 10.0 document. Now, what is it that you have to do here? These are 2 links available. I'll just click on one link just to show you how it looks like. So when I click on this link, it brings me to this page. You need to click on login over here. Click on login over here. Now when you click on login, it will ask you login as a new user. You have to put your membership number over here, which I am putting, followed by @icai.org. Right? Rather, I'll paste the link simultaneously, but do not work on the link. Just observe at the moment. This is the link I have pasted. Then you check by inserting your password. Once you put in your password, you will come to this particular screen. This much you have to ensure whether you are able to log in with the password that you have. Once you are able to log in, on your left hand side, there will be a section called My Products. When you click on My Products, you will be able to see a tab, something like this. Say, I'll show you about the level 2 because I have this. You will have as AICA level 1 batch, something like that. Okay, since you are subscribed for that, you will be able to see that. And this launch button should be enabled for you. This is what you have to confirm 2 days before the training starts, not on the day of training. Okay, 2 days before the training. If you see your course, well and good. What if you don't see this course? What to be done? If you don't see this course, then you have to write to this email ID. And while you write to this email ID, mention your batch number. That's it. Mention your name and your batch number, or there's a WhatsApp number available here. Just write to them that you are not able to see the course or you are not able to log in into the DLH portal. Sometimes if you forget your password because you are not regularly visiting these websites, then you have to again go to this particular link and there's an option forget password. You have to click on forget password. Hope this is clear so far, right? Now, this is something you have to do 2 days prior to the start of the course. Okay. Now, what do you expect in the course? So you have a 3-day course. Day 1, we are going to cover 3 modules. Day 2, 3 modules. And day 3, 3 modules. So total, you have got 9 modules. And day 1, we are going to cover basic concepts of AI. What is generative AI? What is natural language processing? What is RPA, robotics process automation? And the concept of digital transformation. As I mentioned, Just go through some beginner-friendly videos over YouTube on these terms, right? Then there are further terms like machine learning, vibe coding, right? Then have a look at some of the videos on ethical AI. What do you mean by ethical AI? What do you mean by reliable and valid AI? These are some of the things that you should just go through. Very, very elementary level concepts. Now, good thing is everything that we are showing you during the course on all the 3 days, including the PowerPoint presentations, the use cases, right? Everything we will make you available in the same DLH portal from where you just logged in. Where you will find it here. Let me open it for you. All your level 1 content will be available over here in the form of something like this. Let me show you. There will be a tab called Artificial Intelligence Resource Material and Use Cases for AICA Level 1 Certified Participant. This tab will appear in your DLH when? It will appear, friends, on the 4th of the next month when you finish your course. Say your course is going to happen in December. So until 3rd of January, this tab will not be visible to you. We are not sharing the material before the course. We are sharing the material after the course. Okay, so that you can refer it, you can practice it, you can rehearse on it, right? So it will be reflecting on your DLH portal on the 4th of the next month. So if your course is over in December, it will reflect on the 4th of January onwards. Again, what if this is not reflecting? Then you have to again write to this email ID or write to this WhatsApp. It's an automated process, so it will automatically get added to this particular section. Now, what do you see inside? Let me show you. So when I click over here, I will come to this particular screen. There's a expand table of content option over here. When I click here, you will see there's a section called post read material. The name itself suggests post read after you finish the course. So during the session, do not bother about whether I'll get PPT, whether you mail me the PPT, taking photographs of the slides, nothing. You just concentrate on the learning. Everything we will provide you here in this. So if I click over here, you will observe that this is a day 1 PowerPoint presentation, which we are going to discuss during the class. Similarly, this is your day 2 presentation, which you will see during the class, right? This is what you will get, right? So course outline, 9 modules covered in 3 days, and this is the reading material access you will get. Now we are coming to the day 1 of your class. Again, something very, very important. These are small points, but are going to be a game changer for you. As I said, you have already reserved your 3-day time for this training. So take maximum benefit of these 3 days. Don't just come for 18 CP hours. Consider this as a transformation journey into your own profession. How that will happen? So first thing first, your session is going to start at 10. You have to reach the venue at 9. What I have observed, friends, is that we are very much comfortable with our daily commute. We know from home to office, office to home, how much time it is going to take. But today, friends, we are going to a different destination. And avoid delays. try to reach at the venue early. A nice tea, coffee, and a breakfast will be served by the branches. What is it that you should do over the breakfast? Is not an ordinary breakfast. You have to start introducing yourself and developing a network of the people. Now, this is not something that we are used to do. We generally go at the very time where the session is about to start. And we are in a hassle environment. We try to accommodate, sit, get relaxation. It will not work for the technology session. You have to reach venue on time, rather ahead of time. Enjoy your breakfast and start interacting with the other chartered accountants, not on income tax, accounts, finance, audit, tax. My voice is not coming. Is it with everyone?
It's audible, sir.
Hello.
It is audible.
It is audible, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, friends, what I
Sir, your
Sir,
voice is
No,
breaking.
no,
Voice is
no,
not
no.
audible.
It was not audible.
It's
It is
It's
not
breaking
audible.
again and again.
You are in mute, sir.
now am I audible?
Yes,
Now
sir.
it is okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. So, friends, day one, what you should do is meet with your colleagues and understand how much adoption of AI they have done, how much AI they have explored, what is their view about AI. And trust me, technology is a wide ocean. Everybody explores the technology in a different way. So, your endeavor would be to not only know the person, but understand how much the knowledge they have gained on the AI front. That is one. Second is, once you have your breakfast, or rather, before going for a breakfast, first go to your classroom, settle down in the class, find seat of your choice. See, you have to sit for 6 hours. You have to see the board, whiteboard, right, continuously for 6 hours. So if your sitting position is right, you will be comfortable. As a professional, we are not used to sit long hours, that too for studying something, right? Set up your laptop, check for power supply and Wi-Fi connectivity, and please carry mouse. Although it's a trivial instruction, but it will really be useful. You will end up clicking so many buttons in a day. Your mouse pad is not going to help you. A separate mouse will help you. Okay. So once you reach your class, check whether power supply is there. Immediately connect your laptop to power supply. Immediately check for the Wi-Fi. Coordinate with the branch people who are offering you this internet connectivity. Get the password, see whether it is working. That is our responsibility. Okay. And then go for a breakfast, come back and start the session sharp at 10. And if you follow this, sharp at 10, your session will start. Faculty will be able to impart maximum knowledge to you. Your entire time that you have devoted will be utilized for the learning. Generally, what I have seen, and maximum sessions that I've taken is on day one. What I have seen, I'll share my experience. Some participants come at 10:15, some comes at 10:30, then they will suddenly disturb the class, then they will look around here and there, identifying which chair is vacant. Then sometimes they need to disturb other participants, they have to get up, and then the participant will go inside. Imagine you are having your laptop connected to something, you are carrying your laptop on your hand, somebody is moving, so much disturbance, right? And then you have done everything right. But if few participants in your batch, because of which the entire session is getting delayed, the faculty's flow gets disturbed. Sometimes we miss some explanations. You don't even get to know what we missed because you don't know what we are going to cover, right? So in your own interest, as a professional, take it very seriously that 10 o'clock you should start your session peacefully. Okay. Now, 10 o'clock to 11:30, 12, allow faculty to discuss the concept. I know you will have lot of queries, lot of apprehensions, reservations, clarifications. Your inquisitiveness will be high on day one, but refrain from asking those questions at the beginning, right? because what we have seen is so much question derails the entire coverage. In 3 days, we have covered so many things. It's a big canvas. So your trivial queries, your repetitive queries will delay the session. The coverage may not be completed. So allow new concepts to get digested, sail through those concepts, practice them, and use those tea breaks, lunch breaks, grab the faculty and ask question. The benefit of that is the entire class is not suffering because of your queries, which others may not be interested in understanding. Okay. Now 10 to 5 will be your coverage. After your session gets over, at 5 o'clock, you will have to perform two things. The first is you will receive a link on your WhatsApp group, and you have to ensure that you fill up an accurate and detailed faculty feedback. Friends, it is very, very important and mandatory for you to fill up faculty feedback. It is because of the participants of the previous batches who have genuinely provided their feedback. You are seeing an improvised version of the faculties, a well-trained faculties and improved faculties who are imparting you the knowledge. AI committee takes the feedback very seriously, and faculties also are shared this feedback and they improve on it. We are right now at version 10.2. Which course in last 14 months has got updated 10 times? So thanks to your feedback, we are updating the content. We are also improving the faculty quality. So feel free to give feedback. Now, one more thing I want to highlight over here is you have to ensure 2 days prior that you have joined WhatsApp group. If you have not joined WhatsApp group, please get in touch with the ICAI officials on this email ID and tell them to add you in that group. Now, what is this group? Let me show you. Now, for example, in front of me, I have group number 587, where I am one of the faculty. So I am added into this group along with the participant. So what do we have in this group? A lot of information is coming. See, these are all instructions which are coming. So you will see the announcements, right? There is an announcement for
Your voice is
hackathon
breaking
season
again.
4.
Tracking.
Then today the faculty. So if you are also receiving, if you are also part of the WhatsApp group, if you are also part of the WhatsApp group, you will start receiving the instructions like this. Okay. Then if you see here, today's orientation is posted. Then the version 10.0, the document that I'm referring to since the beginning of the orientation is also here. So if you're not there on the WhatsApp group, you have to get added yourself to this WhatsApp group. Further, if you go to the description section of the WhatsApp group, so if you're on the WhatsApp web, you have to click over here. When you click over here, this particular screen will appear. You click show more and you will see all the links over here. You can refer to any of the document here, and we have got ChatGPT AICA assistant as well. So even after attending my orientation, even after going through the document AICA 10.0, if you still have any query, you just simply click here. What it will do, it will open an online assistant, a chatbot available, which is AICA course assistant. You can ask your queries here. Say, for example, what are the course timings? So it will give an answer to you. Right? So you ask anything and it will provide you the answers. So you can take an advantage of the description section of the WhatsApp group. Now I'll come back to our flow. Please allow me another 15-20 minutes. I'm about to finish all the instructions and then we'll open the session for Q&A. Okay. So day 1, 10 to 5, you will have to attend the session. Then you have to submit the faculty feedback for day 1. Then comes the online test. Now, what is this online test? This online test is whatever we have covered during first 3 modules, 10 to 5, we are going to ask you simple 10 multiple choice questions. To answer them, you have 30 minutes. Out of total 10, you have to give 5 correct answers to pass in that exam. So it's a 50% passing. Where do I get an exam? On the same link, which is your DLH portal, which you have verified that you have an access here. See, this is where you will get something like this. Assessment AICA level 1, batch 4 day 2, batch 4 day 1, batch 4 day 3. This is how you will get a link for every day. What time this link will come? It will come at 5 p.m. in the evening. Till what time this link will be available for exam? Till 8 p.m. If you come after 8 p.m., this launch will be expired. So after you go back home, you have to ensure that within 8 p.m. you have to finish this exam. Now, I would strongly recommend don't leave the premises, give the exam there and there. For 10 simple MCQ questions, you will require only 10 minutes to give answers. What is the benefit of giving exam on the venue? If you are unable to log in, if there are other glitches, we are there as a faculty. There are branch people available to guide you. If you are at home and if you are trying to access and give exam at 7 p.m., probably that's too late for somebody to help you, right? So do not leave premise till you finish your online test of day 1, right? Now we are coming to day 2. Day 2 is exactly going to be similar to day 1 except one big change. What is the big change? The change is in the morning. What you did on day 1 in the morning 9 to 9:45 was you introduced yourself to other and you got to know other chartered accountants and how they are using AI, right? Now day 2 is going to be different over the breakfast. Do not waste your time again discussing about politics, again discussing about share market. Just be focused. Imagine that you are a student again for 3 days and you are here to maximize your learning on technology. So ask your colleagues, what have they understood from day 1? If I'm taking a batch of 50 participants, it is not possible that everybody will understand with the same understanding. Their understanding will be different. Some will understand technology in a different way. So it is your requirement for your own benefit to understand that perspective. Ask them, what have you learned? Can we use this in a different way? That should be a productive discussion over the breakfast. And if you start your day with a lot of positive thoughts, a lot of positive discussion around technology, then when the faculty comes at 10 o'clock, your mind is already into that wavelength. You're not starting sharp at 10. You have already started at 9. And trust me, we are serving good breakfast, tea and coffee. So you have to add the flavor of that with your healthy discussions. Then again, second day is not going to be different. You have to again settle down, find. Now this is another difference. This time you have to find and sit besides your group members. Now, what is this group member concept that I'll explain when I'll go to day 3. But your group members will be notified to you on day 1, who all are going to be in your group. So identify these members during lunch breaks, tea breaks, and sit besides them. Try to break the ice. Try to start having a discussion around your projects that you're going to present on day 3. Yeah. So this is another change. Sit besides them. Again, day 2 session will start from 10 to 5. You will be covered module 4 to 6. Again, the faculty feedback link will come on the WhatsApp. Day 2 test, happier learning, and you go back with a lot of learning of day 2 back home, right? Now comes day 3, final day of your course. Again, whatever you do in the morning is going to be completely different. So 3 days, that 9 to 9:30, 9:45 session is going to be very, very important. Here also, you start having a discussion, but not on the learnings of the previous day. You start having a discussion over the presentation. How are we going to make presentation? What should be the content? Who will present what? All this you have to provide or discuss during the morning session when our mind is fresh, when you are not tired. Lot of new innovative ideas will come. So 9:30 to 9:50, discussion with the group members on the presentation, finalize the presentation slides. Again, set up your laptop, internet, power supply, etc., etc. Right? Settle down, everything do, and then third day, your session will only be up to 4 p.m. We are going to cover 3 modules, but the coverage will be finished by the faculty latest by 4 p.m. Right? Now, after 4 p.m., what is it that we need to do? So your group presentations will start. Now, what is group presentation? The group presentation is that you will be given a 4-member group. Okay, now how this group will be formed? On day 1, when you sign on your attendance sheet, you will have to see first 4 people. That is your group. The group will be in the order of names, alphabetical order of your names. So, whenever you are signing the attendance sheet on day 1, see the names who are there. So, first to 4 is the first group, 5 to 9, sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second group, 9, 10, 11, 12 is third group. Likewise, so first day itself, identify the members. So those 4 people will form the group. What is it that you need to do? You need to do 2 things. The first is you need to make a presentation. Okay. Presentation should have minimum 4 slides. I repeat, minimum, not maximum, excluding the introductory slide where you write your names and the thank you slide. Okay, it should be 4-slide presentation. And what will be the flow of these 4-slide presentation? I will show you one PPT of one of the participants so that you will get an idea after I finish with that. Now, what is it to be done with that PowerPoint presentation? You have to give the name of that presentation as a batch number followed by group number. Suppose I am the member of this particular batch, 587, batch number 587. So what I'll do, I will upload the presentation of with the name of the file as B587G1, B587G2. That is how you have to just name the file and post it in the WhatsApp group. Here only you have to post. That's it. You need not upload it on DLH. That is one. Okay. Then what is the next activity? The same presentation you have to give in front of the audience. Okay. Now for that you have only 5 minutes. You are 4 people, only 5 minutes per group, which means one person has to come and speak only for 1 minute. And you have to explain what? The flow of the slide. What is it that I'll show you in a minute? Okay. So after your module is over, you will have the Y presentation and submission of the presentation on the WhatsApp group. Then what? Again, the same thing. You have to give the faculty feedback for day 3. You have to give one more feedback for the course. Now, what I have observed is that during 3 days, whenever you get a link, you have to give the feedback on the faculty. But participants give feedback about the course, which is not right. That link is specifically for the faculty feedback. On day 3, when your course is over, you will get one extra link. It says submit course feedback. There you can give a feedback about the administration, internet, sitting arrangement, food, any other facility, anything that comes in your mind which can improvise the course. See, the intent is to improve the course. You may, while criticize it, but it should be a constructive criticism. It is the benefit of 600 past participants. Sorry, not 600 participants, 600 batches participants into 50, like 30,000 participants who have given their feedback, which has helped us to improvise on the administrative part of the course as well. So be honest and fair in terms of giving the course feedback. Then again, give the test. Now what? The course is over. So what are the takeaways from the course? The fond memories. Friends, this is not an ordinary course. This is a journey, right? This is an experience that you will live. 3 days is going to be a completely different experience. You can check with the participants who have finished this course. So what do? We take daily photographs. You will be hosted on various social media platforms hosted by ICAI. You will be hosted on WhatsApp channel. Lot of a buzz will be created around your batch. Then you will have a strong network of 59 other participants. So in a batch, we have about 60 participants. You will have 59 AI empowered CAs. You can collaborate with them. You can do work together. You can explore together. What I have suggested in my past batches is meet over a weekend. Have some chai, coffee, tea, coffee, vada pav, misal pav, whatever you want to, and discuss, develop some solutions around it, and it will be real fun. Okay, so you can have that sort of a networking. Of course, you will be awarded with 18 CP structured hours. You will be given a digital certificate that again will be available for you to download from the DLH. Your certificate will be available over here after your course is over within 1 month. Okay, so do not follow up. When do I get my certificate? Just have some patience. Within 1 month's time, your certificate will automatically be available and you will be notified over your registered email that you can download that certificate. No physical format is available. It's a digitally signed soft format of the certificate. Friends, the most important takeaway, the 3 days time investment that you made will make your own version 2.0. You will feel so empowered. You will feel so, fulfilled that now with lot of confidence, I can integrate AI. Now you have mastered an art of learning AI in these 3 days. Okay. And obviously it will bring a lifelong tech transformation. So friends, this brings us to the end of your journey of 3 days. Right? Now what? That's over? 3 days, have you become champion in AI? Can I now master this art? No. The journey has just begun. Don't just go. 3 days is just the beginning. Now that you have enrolled with AICA for this course, we are not going to leave you after 3 days. We will keep you busy. We will keep you engaged. What is it that you have to do? For the next 45 days, I repeat, and this is mandatory. In 3 days, friends, we will not give you time to breathe. One after the other, we will keep introducing you to tools. We will keep introducing you to various activities. We will not give you time to practice. This is a deliberate attempt. I repeat. Why? Because we want to give you a broader canvas. We want you to cover so many things. So keep noting, keep following, and everything what we are doing is online. You can refer everything later on because everything that you're doing is on the web. Nothing is stored on your local machine. You can refer it anytime. These are web-based applications. So what is it that you have to do? You have to practice for next 45 to 60 days to master the art of integrating the learning into your practice. One very important thing, after the course, whenever you go back to your desk, pause, think, say, if I have to do the same thing which I was doing earlier, but now after I've gone through this AI course, can AI do so? And if yes, can I try whether AI is able to do it? So before you do anything, take a pause, see whether AI can do this. That's the habit you have to develop. And if you do it for next 45, 60 days, it will become part of your routine practice. It will become your habit. And that's how people have mastered the art of AI. Then this website is a big encyclopedia for you. And this website is going to be the real learning platform for all of you. What this platform offers valuable resources in the form of articles, videos, use cases, prompt library, background material, AI hub, so much content. I'll show you one by one as we progress. Now, that's about 45 days. Then what next? On an ongoing basis, you can attend a refresher course, right? Where best of the faculties, they will take you through what's new because this technology is changing. What you are learning is version 10, right? Last month we released version 9. This month we are releasing version 10 because of the drastic changes that have taken place. So one question that comes and lingers in everybody's mind, how do I keep a pace with this development? So reserve every Saturday 11 to 1 for refresher course. On your WhatsApp group, you will get an announcement like this. Now, if you see 6th December, refresher course is over. 13th December, 20th December, 27th December, these are upcoming refresher courses. Since April, we have started this, and without even a single break, this continuous activity is happening rigorously, right? Now, sometimes it so happens that you're not available. Okay, you cannot see these videos live. You cannot interact with these faculties live. So we provide you the recording. Where do you find the recording? Again, the recording is found in your DLH hub. Where do I find it? Here. Can you see? This was the post-read material. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Just below, you see refresher course video. This was on the 5th April, the first video. Till everything, the last video is of 6th of December. So we have got 36 refresher course sessions already, and you will be able to see all of them in your DLH. So do not worry if you're not able to see live, you can always see the recorded session. But I would encourage you to see live sessions because you can interact with the faculty and you can also do the things simultaneously. Okay. So that is something that you have to do on an ongoing basis. Participate in hackathon and showcase your talent. See friends, these are the hackathon events. Recently on 5th of December, we concluded the season 4 grand finale. And who are these participants? They are like you, one of the participant of the previous batch. They had absolutely no idea about AI. They have never worked on AI. Just basis 3 days of learning and the rigorous practice over 45 days and attending these on an ongoing basis, they reached to the final stage. You can be one of them, right? Finally, contribute in book writing activities, prompt writing competition, content development. See, friends, you may sometimes be very good in your content. You may not be good in delivery, but you have a very strong understanding of the concept. We encourage you to join the committee, contribute as a content developer, write articles, provide the content for the books. We have already published 3 books. Four books we have published. Fifth is in pipeline, right? So a lot is happening to keep you busy. And finally, once you have elevated yourself, come for AICA level 2 course and we will take you to a very next level where the theme of level 2 is AI in my client's office. You can start monetizing the knowledge that you have gained through all this. The theme of level 1 is AI in my office. Okay, so from your office, now you are assisting your clients by becoming an AI expert. You can start rendering consultation and professional services in the domain of AI. There is going to be a huge demand for that. So that you will be able to do if you attend our level 2 course. Okay. Finally, these are the key points. I will take 3 minutes to quickly take you through that and then I will open the session for discussion. So you have to bring your own laptop. Please note, you have to bring your own laptop. Our ICAI branches are not going to give you the laptops. What should be the laptop configuration? At least i3 and above. What we have seen, participants carry age-old laptops. Friends, we are all updating our mobiles every 2 years. We are investing 70, 80,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees in our mobile phones. Then our laptop has to also get updated. These are technology courses. These are new age technologies. They don't run on the outdated, redundant machines. So if you want to really enjoy the experience of the batch, then you have to bring competent devices. Anything below i3, below 8 GB, below Windows 11, you will not enjoy the session at all. You will feel like an economy class passenger always in the queue waiting for the turn, right? Bring this and you will feel business class. Never, I would not, rather, I would not say never. Avoid bringing Mac and Apple machines because there are certain tools which do not run. There are certain use cases which do not work on machines like Apple and Mac. However, having said so, if you have no other choice, then bring it. Few activities, if you are not able to do it, you can see the things on others' laptop. Alternatively, if you have a dual booting machine, your Apple can boot through Windows, that will work. ICAI will provide you the internet connection. This I've already discussed. If you want to cancel, first of all, now that you have taken the right step to enroll for this course, try your best to attend. Once you cancel, you will never come back. And you can check with others. These batches gets filled quickly. If you have got an admission, you are lucky. So leverage on this. If you have made up your mind, do not go for cancellation. However, for any contingencies or emergencies, if at all you need to go for a refund, then if you don't attend for the class, automatically the refund will be processed. Okay. No transfers and no replacement is allowed. Okay. This is very important. 6th point is very, very important. You need to make a note of it. See, friends, you have to come for 3 days practical session, give 3 exams, give your presentation and project on the last day. These are the mandatory things for you to get a certification. For some reason, if you miss on any one day, or if you have not given one exam, or if you have not given PowerPoint presentations or something, then within 2 months, I repeat, within 2 months from the completion date. So suppose your batch ended on 15th of December, then you have time only up to 14th of February to come attend the missed day on any of the other batch at no extra cost. We will not charge you extra, but you have to come and attend to compensate for what you did not attend earlier. And if you fail to do so, and if you still need certificate, then you have to give 5,000 plus GST. Again, do the same thing to get the certificate. So it will be considered as a fresh registration. Okay. Finally, you have to carry your original ID for verification. Branch personnel will require that. Please cooperate with them. It's a mandate given by our AI committee to the branches. So help them by showing your original email ID. Right? With this, I stop my discussion over here. If you have any questions, now what we will do is, I know you will have some questions, but what I would suggest is you raise your hands and I will call out the names and we will have the discussion like that. If somebody has already asked the question, then you can lower your hand because if it's the same question. Okay. Please ask questions which will benefit everybody. Your individual questions, say you have not got this, you have not got that, you can ask it to the committee. I've already shared the email ID and the WhatsApp number. Okay. So ask only those questions which are pertinent for this group of 230 people. Okay. Now let me see who all have raised the hands.
Yes, sir, you were supposed to show us presentation.
Yes, madam. That's a good point. Just allow me a minute. Let me retrieve some presentation so that I can show you.
Thank you so much.
Just allow me a minute. I'll just share my screen in a minute. Just hold on. Yeah. Okay. Now let me share my screen. See now, friends, I have taken a day 3 in one of the batch recently, which concluded at Thane, which is batch number 559. Do you see this? Group number 11, batch 559 PPT. This is how we have to upload the PPT in the WhatsApp group. Do you see these photographs? We will take your photographs on day 3 and we will post it on the social media while you are presenting. An everyday photograph also will come. Now, if I open this presentation, let me show you how it looks like. This is the template of the presentation. Okay. In this template, you have to submit your presentation. This is the first slide. This is the second slide. This is the third slide. and this is the fourth slide. Now, what is the content in this fourth slide? I will just explain. I'll open one more just for you to get a flavor. This is another presentation. See, they've got so many slides, right? So, slide number 1, except your name and everything, that will not be counted. This will be your slide number 1. It should state the problem. Now, let us say a typical problem of a chartered accountant is that I have to send a lot of reminder emails to my client, and which is time consuming, right? And it takes away a lot of time. Sometimes article miss sending the email. So that's a problem statement. So that is something you have to write over here. Then the next slide comes is the solution. In the sense, now, okay, if this is a problem statement, what solution I will have? So if you see here, they are also saying inefficient manual sending, right? Now, what is the solution they found? They found a solution where they will write a list of clients whom they want to send an email. They will develop a macro using ChatGPT and they will integrate it with WhatsApp. So with one click, hundreds of messages can go to WhatsApp, right? In my case, hundreds of email can go to the client in one click. So that's a solution statement. Third is, how will I develop this solution? Here I have said what? I will use Excel, I will use ChatGPT, and I will integrate to WhatsApp. But how? The entire step by step. So step by step, I will first set up the Excel, develop a VBA, writing the prompt. That all we will teach you. Then the next step is I will integrate with WhatsApp. Then I will test, and finally I will deploy. And then what is the benefit? So this is what they have done. This is the Excel template. This is the message, auto message sent by the GPTs with that code. Finally, the benefit. This is your fourth slide, benefit realization. So by implementing the macro, the automation, I have saved my time, I have saved the error, scalability, consistency, etc., etc., etc. Right? So 4 slides, problem, solution, implementation, and conclusion. I call it as a benefit realization slide. Right? Okay. Hope I have answered this question. Now I will look at some other people who have raised the hands. And friends, once your question is answered, please lower your hands. Now I invite Mr. Vinayaga Murthy. Please speak. Vinayaga Murthy, please speak. You are on mute, I guess. Yeah, we are not able to hear you.
Is it audible, sir?
Yeah, now you are audible.
Hello? Now is
Yes.
it audible? Yeah, okay. So I will be bringing my office laptop. If I know what are the softwares that is required or what are the websites that needs to be accessed, I will ensure that pre-approval mail from my company I got it, so I will not have any issues. Is it possible?
Yes. So if you go through AICA 10.0 document, let me show you that as well. Just allow me a minute. It's a very good question. And let me show you AICA 10.0 document, which is also shared in your WhatsApp group. There we have given you the list of softwares which we are going to cover. I'll just scroll down. See here.
Okay.
Just allow me to reach to that slide. It is loading. Just allow me a time. Now can you see Annexure A? In that, we have given you the links for downloading, say ICAI, CAGPT, Claude AI, Gamma, Llama Coder, Perplexity, WhatsApp Desktop, Choosy Chat, Notebook LM, Otter AI. You have to check with your IT team whether these softwares are allowed or there is a firewall restriction. And if at all your organization is not lifting the firewall restriction, then I would suggest you carry your personal laptop. Otherwise, you will not be able to do hands-on.
Okay.
So refer Annexure A for the entire tool list we are going to use. It's a very comprehensive list. 18 tools are there.
Okay.
And these are the activities that we are going to do. On day 1, day 2, day 3, these are the hands-on activities we are going to do, for which you will require this access to these 18 tools. However, none of these tools, I repeat, none of these tools needs downloading. These are all web applications. You have to just log in using the Gmail ID that you have created and start using it. No download is required.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, just allow me
Can
a
you
minute.
please share this file in the chat box?
Sorry, madam.
Can you share this file in the chat box, please?
Yes, I will share this file in the chat box.
Thank you so much.
Just allow me a minute. Just allow me a minute. I will download it from here. Save as. I'll share the PDF one, which is more relevant. It will come to your WhatsApp group also, but since you requested, I will share it here as well. As I told you, it is there on your description link of the WhatsApp group. Just 1 minute, I am just attaching that file. Then I will take another questions. Just 1 second. Okay, I have just sent it. It will receive. It will come in a while. Yeah, it got uploaded. Please confirm.
Yeah, it is uploaded.
Just
Sir.
ignore the AICA 9.0. I've just given you the AICA 10.0, which is updated and relevant for our batch.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, now let me call out some name who have raised the hands. Mr. Swain Anoj Kumar.
Hi, good evening, sir. Thanks a lot for the nice orientation program.
Thank you.
So my question is, you mentioned that the study material will be given 4 days after the course. So, I mean, is there any logic behind that? Because if you have something pre-hand, at least you can understand what are the content, and then at least have some kind of concept linked to the course going to start with us. So,
Yeah, it's a very good question, Anuj. First of all, you will not get the content after 4 days of the course. You will get the content on the 4th of the next month from where you have finished the course. Suppose
Okay.
your course has ended on 15th of December.
Okay.
So until 4th of January, you will not get it. We are going to add this content once in a month on the 4th of every month.
Okay.
Now, to answer to your second point, it's a good question. Had this been an income tax session, GST session, or say a session where chartered accountants forte is there, it's always good to share material ahead of the session. What we have seen is technology is not the forte of chartered accountant. Okay, if I share the material, it will add lot of confusion. Trust me, it will add lot of confusion. So what we have decided is, and this is a very, very curated and specific to day's material. It is not something that you can read like a novel or a book. For that, if you recall, I suggested you go through some basic YouTube beginner friendly video, whichever you like, Hindi, Marathi, English, Punjabi, Telugu, Tamil, because these are concepts that you need to digest. But the content that we have created, unless you go through this 3 days learning, you will not understand anything.
Okay.
So even if it is there, it will add only confusion. And many participants won't even join the course. They will say,
Okay.
"Oh, it is so difficult. I don't want to go. I cannot digest." So that sort of a reservation will start coming.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now I'll call out Shweta Shetty. Shweta? Okay, she's not there, I guess. Vijaya?
No, I'm there, sir. Hi, sorry. I was actually talking on mute.
Okay.
First of all, thank you for this, detailed explanation on the orientation session. I think this was very informative and it's given us a heads up on what are we going to do in the next 3 days of the program that has been, designed for especially the chartered accountants. So my question was around the PowerPoint presentation that we need to present, which, had all those parameters like the problem statement, how you're going to solve the problem, and ultimately what is the conclusion and the key takeaways from the entire solution that you have developed. So how much time would ideally be given for developing this presentation? Because I think it requires a lot of thought process to go in. It requires a lot of deliberation, a lot of maybe thinking through and then developing a solution like that. It has to be something which is very practical and can be developed on the ground. So I just wanted to know how much time would be given for that, because will it be at a very just 1 or 2 hours will be given, or is it like we get some time to do that and then share it on the WhatsApp group?
Sure. Again, a wonderful question, Shweta. So how it works is that first day we will start with the course and we'll give you a lot of visibility on the tools. We'll do a lot of hands-on activities. Then day 2 also will be full of hands-on activities. So from this 2 days learning, you can pick up any of the tool, any of the use case, or you can kind of 4 people can think about it and can develop some problem statement and the solution statement. And our experience has been if 4 chartered accountants sit together, it's a 400x power. And we are so intelligent people. And I always proudly say that we are only 500,000 chartered accountants out of 1.43 billion chartered accountants. So we are that minority which doesn't even come in the calculator. And we should be proud about it. So if you understand whatever we have taught you in 2 days, within 15 minutes to half an hour, your presentation will be ready. This has been our experience of taking batches in the past. Sometimes participants come in the morning on day 3 and start preparing the presentation. Within half an hour, it is over. You can start having a discussion. You can form a separate WhatsApp group after the end of day 2. During the evening, when you are at home, you can coordinate with each other, think about what should be the problem statement. Yeah. And it will be a fun activity. You will come up with so much nice things, no, that you yourself will not believe that, okay, we have done something like this. So we will give you a lot of good training, something which will remain firm within your brain, which will
I am
enable you
sure.
to prepare this.
I am sure. And I also think, I know that AI can also help us to create wonderful presentations if we have the thought process.
Yes,
Looking forward to
yes,
that. Maybe, after this training, we are able to use AI for creating that presentation for us. So
absolutely.
I'm
Not
looking
after
forward
the
to
training,
this.
Sweta. We allow you to use your learning during the training. Copying is allowed in this course.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much on
So
that.
for
Thank
example,
you.
if I have taught you on day 1 Gamma for making presentation, you can actually use Gamma for your day 3. We would be more than happy if you put your learning into practice.
Okay, sure.
This is not
Got
a
it.
memory course. Like, even when a client comes to us for asking any, query on income tax or a GST, we don't ratify the provisions. No, we open the book, we refer the notifications, we go to YouTube, we do a Google search, isn't it? So this is not a memory test. This is an application test. So you can use
And
whatever. You
sir,
can even copy the content, we don't mind. Because whatever you're doing for that, you need to understand the tech, isn't it? And what best if you can put into practice the tech that you have learned. So we would be more than happy if you do that.
so it's an open book exam kind of a thing, if I have to call it.
See, that's why I made you all realize that we are 500,000 unique minds in out of 1.43 billion. हमने सीए का एग्जाम पास कर लिया तो it is a peanut against it. We can pass this exam with Ziffy. So do not worry about it.
Thank you.
Right? Okay. Now I'll go to Vijayan. Vijayan, if you can speak.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, loud and clear.
Firstly, thanks for a very well knowledgeable session. I think this shows your experience of the previous sessions, what questions could come up. Seriously, thank you. And then I also wanted to answer Shweta. I think the success of this session is that the complexity that we are facing now in creating a PPT than it is going to be a 15 minutes or a 5 minutes time consumption activity in the future. I think that would be the success of this session. Sir, I have two questions. One is that on the separate Gmail ID that you told, I think this is to make the learnings in a separate Gmail ID so that we can refer it later. I think that would be the purpose. But having said that, the certificates and other things will always be on the original mail ID that we had registered, right? I think there is no confusion there.
Very good question, Mr. Vijayan, once again. And yes, you are absolutely right. Whenever you are logging into DLH portal, that is through the membership number followed by ICAI@org. Okay. So there is one email ID which is already linked there. So all your communication will come there. Right now, also some official communications have already started floating into your email. What we are suggesting is completely a different Gmail ID, which has got no connect with your existing Gmail, only and exclusively used for exploring these free tools. Everything that we are going to cover in these 3 days, all the hands-on activities are going to be on the free tools. Now, we all know that when the product is free, we are the products. There are lingering issues around privacy, compliances, and we as a chartered accountant, in our email ID, we have client's data, we have our own personal data, and we are custodians of client data. So we don't want to compromise our valid email IDs over this freewares. So taking into those concerns in mind, we are suggesting you open one Gmail ID where you have no personal data, no client data. So we are risk-free. And we are not endorsing any product on ICAI platform. We will not tell you which one to subscribe for the course. We will give you the guidance which can work good for you. But ultimate decision to subscribe will be yours. So if at all later you want to decide to pursue a licensed version, then you can decide to go with a legit ID. But for this course, it's a big no.
Okay, sir.
And
Understood.
Vijayanji,
Sir,
I would
one
like
more.
to add one more point. You said that if you don't know PPT, with the help of GPT, we can develop it in 5 minutes. I would like to correct you. If you are bringing i5 and upwards of the machine with 8 GB and upward of RAM, it can do it in 1 minute. If you are bringing even the even the higher end machine, 30 seconds is what it will take.
Understood, sir. Understood. Sir, one more. We got a prompt for this orientation and we joined it today. But this prompt was giving detail that this is a December 2025 batch, while I had registered for a Chennai batch in Jan 2026. Definitely, this orientation session is useful for us. So happy that I was able to join. But I think this would be a orientation session for both the batches, right? Though it says December 2025.
Sir, you are all equal to us, whether you are in December
Perfect.
or January. So,
Yeah, the
since we
orientation
have
is same.
invited you, you are part of the family now. All those who have
Understood,
joined
sir.
this course are part of the big family of 30,000 AI empowered chartered accountants. Right?
Great, sir. Great. Thanks, sir.
Okay. Now, considering that we have 18 minutes spillover, our session was supposed to end at 7, but I understand your curiosity. Thanks for being here. I could still see 182 participants. So I'll take few quick queries and then we will wind up the session. Anything else, you can post your queries into the respective WhatsApp group or write to ai@icai.org. They'll be more than happy. So Imran, can you please go ahead and ask your question? Okay. Sudarshan, are you there?
Sundaresan, sir. If I'm not wrong. So you are calling Sundaresan, right?
Yeah, sorry, my
Yeah.
mistake.
Good evening, sir. Thanks for the detailed session outlook about the course thing. So you are mentioning about the ID proof. So could you please share what sort of ID proof that we need to bring it?
Anything like an Aadhaar, passport,
Okay, fine.
driving
Okay, thanks.
license, anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Amita Ghosh?
Yeah. Amish sir, firstly, thanks a lot for this wonderful session. It was really, really informative. I have
you.
just quick question, sir. You explained us that the 3 days will be a power pack session, and after that, you want to keep us engaged for the next 45 days with more learnings. So just wanted to know that as we will learn, it might be that some things we get stuck as because it will be like a new experience for many of us. So will be there any technical team to reach out, might be for any technical questions, which may be something that we get stuck and we are need of knowledge clarification. Just wanted to know that, sir.
Very, very pertinent question, Amitabha. And this is going to happen if you start practicing and you have to encounter an error. Because if the error doesn't come, then we have not learned. Okay.
Right, sir.
So we have already thought about it. Immediate recourse that you will have is your own WhatsApp group, where you have three faculties who have been your faculty for the course. They are the ones they are going to help you immediate basis. Even there are participants who are equally enthusiastic and started exploring, they can also come back with the solution. However, if those faculties or even that group, they are not able to turn around because of their other commitments, then you can write or post your query to the ai@icai.org. Sorry, the link that I shared, just hold on, let me just show you once again.
Yep.
Allow me to share my screen just a second. Yeah. Then you have to write to this ID, ai@icai.in.
Okay, sir.
And they will share this question of yours with a very knowledgeable faculty fleet that we have. We have more than 70 faculties who are all experts in their individual domain. So anybody will get back to you with the answer.
Oh, that's great, sir. Thanks a lot, sir, for clarifying. Thank you.
Okay. Even we have a Saturday refresher course happening.
Right.
And if you happen to attend one, you can always request the faculty, even if the topic of that session is going to be different, you can always request the faculty if they can kind of, answer this question. And if they have time, they will also attempt it live for you.
Okay. That's perfect, sir. Thanks a lot.
Great. All right. Mr. Kailash Chand Gupta. Sir, if you are speaking, you are on mute. Sir, you are on mute. Yeah, now you can speak.
Am I audible now?
Yes, Kailash Chandji.
Yes. So first of all, thanks a lot for this wonderful session. We have enriched a lot and hope we will understand everything in the forthcoming this course, which is starting on 12th of this month at Faridabad branch.
Okay, ji.
Will you be available there? Are you coming there?
Sir, I am not assigned as a faculty to your batch, but trust me, we are all equal. We are all, highly charged and energetic faculties. You will not see any difference in any of the faculties teaching.
Right, sir.
You will have the same experience, and that's
Right,
why,
sir.
as I mentioned, we take feedback very seriously, and every faculty is a gem in their own field. So you will have a wonderful learning experience. Rest assured.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Thanks a lot.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
And after speaking with you, Kailash Chandji, I remembered highlighting one more point. I see a lot of senior seasoned chartered accountant, and it is very encouraging to see that they are joining this course on technology. So for your own benefit, I would suggest on
Yes,
day
sir.
one, if you think that you are not very hands-on the technology because of the seniority that you have,
Yes, sir.
as we go up in the ladder, we go away from the technology and we
Yes,
are
sir.
more expert in our domain. So I would strongly recommend if you identify some young chartered accountant during breakfast on day one, and
Okay.
if you sit besides them, then that will also make your learning journey very, very useful. They will also help you. And we are all chartered accountants.
Yes, sir.
We support each other. So you can do that as well.
Youngsters may help us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And we also encourage
Thanks
them to do that, and they are going to help you as well. Right? Now
Thanks
we
a
have
lot
got
for
only, thank you very much, Kailash
thanks a
ji.
lot for the tip
Only
that you
last
have
two
given.
questions I'll take because we will stop at 7:30 so that you all can go and enjoy your evening with the family. Dilip Bhai, meet Dilip Bhai. Can you please speak?
Thank you, sir. Just want to ask if MacBooks are eligible for your tools.
Sir, I already mentioned that few of the activities you won't be able to perform in MacBook. But however, if you have no other alternative, please carry that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Last question, Mr. Balachandran.
Sir, good evening, sir. I am Kalaiselvi Balachandran. Sir,
Hi, good evening.
I qualified this in 2003, sir. Hello, could you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
But we are all in Mafsal areas. And technology-wise, we are not that much very advanced. We know how to use these mails and other things. And ChatGPT also we are used to somewhat in a general manner, but we are not that much advanced in technology. So you said that grouping is according to alphabetical wise, but I mean I am a senior person, not so much advanced in technology. So if we have the other three persons or also with us like that, no, it won't be of much use. So can the group be shuffled in a manner so that it will be with the technology persons and non-technology experienced persons, so that it will be useful for us to get some insight? Otherwise, we will be very slow. Now youngsters are very fast in technology.
Yes, sir. It's a very pertinent point that you brought in, and I acknowledge that. So what we do is, if such situation occurs at the respective batch, then we try to shuffle the batch and bring in the combination of the participants in a way that the group can perform. So do not worry. Sir, which batch you are applying for? Where, in which city?
This Chennai, this December batch, December 15. December
So,
15.
what will happen is that if, say, for example, in your group, if you end up having all the 4 senior members, then you can request the branch officials or the faculty concern of day 1 or day 2. They will do the needful. Do not worry about it.
Okay, sir. Then other thing, this you have sent some the scanning copy, other things in the WhatsApp group, sir. So how to have that scanning and other thing in advance? Should we have those things downloaded from our end? That gamma and other things you have given, no, sir. Some 10 scanning codes.
Yes. Actually, sir, they are not supposed to be downloaded. If you have to just click on the links and they will open. Let me just show you, take a 2 minute. I'll just show you what we mean. Say, for example, let us say that we have suggested you to go to ChatGPT. So you have to, sir, only type chatgpt.com. It will open in front of you. That's it. You have to log in with
Is it
that.
ICAI or general? Chatgpt.com.
Yeah. Then you have to go to say Gamma. Say for example, so I'm just typing gamma.app. So the link we have given. So you have to just open. You have to say start for free. You have to say continue with Google. Whichever ID that you opened, the Gmail ID that you opened for this course, you have to select that and just log in. No download is required. It is a simple step. Okay. No downloading is required. You have to just type.
So other things, sir, already our Gmail ID is filled. Now no mail is coming with the Gmail ID. I have my mail ID in Rediff only. Now what to do? We should create another Gmail?
It's up to you, sir. If you want to use that existing Gmail ID where you think it is safe to do, then fine. Otherwise, you can create a new Gmail ID, or if you don't know how to do it, then on day 1, we will help you. You can connect with the participants or you can talk to the faculty concerned. They will guide you. You can reach the venue little early on day 1 and you can grab the faculty. They'll be more than happy to help you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your detailed and simple clarification in your, vivid manner. We thank you very much. and you have given us an insight before joining the course, because senior persons, we feel we are technologically outdated like that, though we use the things, some of the areas for auditing, Excel and other things, no. This chat GPT and all is a new area. So what you have given, after hearing your speech, we are all very much encouraged to attend this thing without any fear. Thank you, sir, for your explanations.
I'm sure you will have a wonderful experience like what senior members we already have trained. And you will also go out as your own new tech-enabled avatar. And we'll ensure that you go through that experience. And thanks for taking the initiative of joining and then attending this. With this, I think I really thank you all for your patience listening and taking out time after the hectic day. I wish you best of the learning. Stay blessed and enjoy the learning experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you
Bye.
for a
Thank you,
very
sir.
nice presentation.
For the enlightening session.
Thank you, madam.
Sir, can you share your contact number, please?
My contact number, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I'll put it in the chat if that's okay with you.
Yes, sure. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've just written my number. Hope you have got it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Shivaraman.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye. Bye, Mr. Anil Nair.
Thank you very much, sir.
You've been so
Thank you,
good.
sir.
You've been so sweet.
Thank you, Mr. Shivaraman.
Hope we have a chance to meet you in person one of these days.
Sure,
Sir,
sure. We look forward to
Do
it.
come
sir,
to Trivandrum. Do come
sir,
to
one
Trivandrum.
quick thing, sir. How to check the settings, the configuration in the laptop, sir? Quickly, if you can just guide us. The configuration, the iOS, Windows 11, whatever you mentioned.
Okay,
Where
okay.
do I go and check it?
Sure, sir. I'll just guide you with that. Allow me a minute to share my screen.
Sorry for the last minute.
No, it's absolutely fine. That shows your kind of enthusiasm, and I would be more than happy if I could help you there. Just allow me a minute. I'll share my screen.
Thank you, sir.
Just 1 minute.
True, sir.
So now I'm sharing my screen. So, sir, if you
Yes,
see
sir.
my screen,
Yes, sir.
here in the search window at the bottom, you can write settings. Here,
Okay,
if you
sir.
write
Setting, yeah, yes,
settings,
sir. Settings, yeah.
then a setting window will open.
Okay, sir.
And in that, there will be a tab called System.
Okay.
There you can see everything about your machine, right?
Okay.
And if you want to go further into it, then if you scroll down, it will show you everything about the machine, the which windows you have,
Okay.
right?
Okay,
And
sir.
below it will show you the subscriptions as well.
Okay.
There's one more tab which is more elaborate. Let me just show you that because my firewall restrictions are such that I am not able to open that window.
Okay.
But just allow me a minute to see if I can show you that.
Because I don't want to check with any of the IT guys, so rather I can do it on our own.
Yeah, I understood your point. But since our laptops have so much of security inbuilt, some screens won't appear. But let me show you. Generally, everything comes in the system here. But if I were to show you the RAM space and everything,
If it is a paucity of time, maybe you can drop a message in WhatsApp also, sir. In case if it is not possible now.
Sir, in the settings in the system, you can go to about section, sir.
yeah, even about works, but mine is not working. So I'm trying an alternative so that I can show. But yes, in about it will show in more detail.
Okay.
Mine, I will not be able to show you because of firewall restrictions that we have in our systems.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but just click on about.
Ah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is Venkatramanan. One
Yeah.
small
Thank
question.
you, Mr.
Day 1, day
Venkatramanan.
2, day 3, you have mentioned about 3 tests, right? So you have to get 5 marks, etc. I have seen that there is a second attempt also. I think, is there anything like that?
Yes, if you give exam and if you can't give answer to the 5 questions correctly, then technically you failed in the exam. So we will give you one more attempt to give the test where you can score more than 5 correct answers.
Okay.
So every exam has 2 attempts.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And if we are going to see the previous presentations, or if you are not going to see, if there is any kind of a repetition of the same subject, will there be any problem?
No,
or
sir.
It may not happen.
It happens. It regularly happens that 2 or more groups provide the presentation on the same problem statement, but their implementation, use of tools will be bit different. So it's okay to have the same problem statement, not a problem.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, then. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Over to you, Rishi, in case if you want to have any concluding remarks. Rishi, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here, sir.
So you want to offer any concluding remarks to the participants who are left?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, everyone, for your enlightening session. Hope the session was both enlightening and eye-opening for all the participants. Hope their doubts were cleared to a maximum extent. And if any doubts are still remaining, you can always write to us at ai@ICAI.in. And the faculties who will be present at your sessions for the 3-day sessions, they are also competent enough to cater to all your queries. So thank you so much for joining at this orientation session. Thank you, Amish sir, for always helping us for this orientation sessions.
My pleasure.
And hope to see you all participants at the AICA level 1 batches with our esteemed faculties. Thank you so much. Thank you. We can now close.
Yeah.
Good evening. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.